Right. Hello, evening, everybody. All right, evening. If you can hear me loud and clear, because I'm traveling today. I'm on travel. I have a meetup with all our members and our students tomorrow here in Malaysia, KL. All right, so I'm on the travel. So I need to test my sound and make sure that all of you can hear me fine. So if you can hear me loud and clear, please drop a note, say hello. And yes, we have our Facebook user. All right, now, so can you just read the banner, Facebook user, right, and head over to the website, streamyard.com/Facebook, and then approve your profile, right, so that I'll be able to see when you leave another post inside the session. And we have a lot of you, right? Oh my God, right? Thank you very much for telling me I sound good, right? But I need you to hit that website right now, right? And another one. Okay, now, so if you recognize that it's your comment, all right, there's also a hint that you will need to read the banner once again, all right, and another one. Oh my goodness, all right, seems like there may be a reset because I have a feeling that many of you are our regular attendees, right? So if you have been joining us regularly, you know the drill, right? Just go over to the website and then click on the link, right, and we can get our sessions going, okay? Right now, it also means that I'm operating only on my MacBook today, right? Jason, you got it right. Right, I'm only on my MacBook today, so I don't have multiple screens. So that's why you're seeing me on the camera, right? And we are ready to start the content and the charts, I'll be switching over to the respective windows. Okay. All right. Now, so if you're the first time joining us, please read the banner once again. Right. I will need you to go to this website, streamyard.com/Facebook, approve your profile. You'll see a Facebook button over there, right? And once you've done so, right, they will approve your profile. And the next time you leave a comment, I'll actually be able to see who's leaving that comment. And at the bottom of the screen, you also see our disclaimer for every session. This is going to be talking about investments. All right. I'm going to be talking about trades that I will put in my own personal live accounts. All right. So please be aware that all forms of trading and investments bears a risk of loss. So please do your own due diligence. Be aware of the strategies involved. Be aware of all the risk, all right, before you decide to place any of these trades or follow any of these trades inside your own accounts. Okay. All right. Now, so I did realize and I did remember that last week, right, I called off the session and some of you were left a little bit clueless, right? Now, markets was only trading half day, right? And half day coming back from a holiday, right, will mean a lack of volume, right? So instead of holding all of you back, all right, that's why I decided not to launch the session because volume was going to be very thin. So it'll be pointless for us to do any trades at all during such an occasion, right? So we are back this week. All right, and let's go to the markets very quickly. Let's analyze, and once we're done, all right, we'll go to have a look, right, into our trading positions. Okay. All right. Now, so let me switch the screen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you should be seeing my platforms right now, right? And if you do see my platforms, all right, you know the drill, all right? So what we have yesterday, all right, what we have yesterday over here was a blow off top, right? Now, a blow off top meaning, hey, we did break above the two. Sorry, the air conditioning in the room is just agitating. All right, apologies for that. All right, now, so as I was saying over here, all right, the top over here, right, bursting up, right, has actually broken above the 200-day moving average, right? But it was short-lived, right? As you see today, we are back down, right now. So I did say that this was going to be a big fight over here, right? So yes, it did break above the 200-day moving average line, right? But it failed to break that resistance level, right? And that resistance level right now, it's going to be 4,060, right? Or roughly 4,050, right? Now, so what's left to be seen? All right, we don't know, all right, but today is definitely a down day, right? The market seems to be down by about 40 points, I would say, right? Let me bring it out. Yes, 48 points to be certain, right? Now, so what does this mean for the markets? I would actually like to share this with all of you. It is the bullish month. It is the last month of the year, right? And now with this move, all right, okay, because of what Fed or Powell said, right, it has given the fund managers, right, the very reason to keep this market going and keep this level until the end of this month. Why? They had a terrible year. I can't say this enough. It's a terrible year for many fund managers, So now they have that little reprieve of hope, right, that the Fed has given them. And they're going to cheer this, they're going to push this, they're going to spin whatever, kind of additions of stories that they will, right, to create bullishness in the market. And you even read some of the headlines, the bear is over. Is it really over? They're still going to raise interest rates, right, in probably what, 1 week from now, right? They have no choice but to raise the interest rate another time. So are you sure, right? Or are you just following the headlines? And I've always said this, never ever follow the headlines if you're trading, right? If you want to be an independent trader, you need to think, you need to find reasons, right? Now, so with that, I would say that the market is pretty much in a range, right? Okay, there is bullishness, there is a potential push, right? But the push will be limited by 4,150. So if you ask me, is there an upside? Yes, there is, right? But it's going to be capped at 4,150 for this year, right? But if we do break down, we should expect to see 395, right? In the near side. That's it, right? That's the range that I expect the markets to do, right? And for now, let's go to our trade positions. Okay, right, hang on for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my Excel sheets. All right, now do take a caption on this once, right? Because it'll be hard since I don't have multiple screens to keep toggling around. All right, so what I'm going to do over here is I'm just going to take a mental screenshot. All right, and after that, I'll go through the positions one by one. So we have a trade position on WBA, right? We do have a covered call on Intel, which expires today, the 2nd of December. It's a 32 strike, right? So I'll talk about what I'll do with this. And then we do have a Verizon covered call as well, right? Which is a 40 strike that also expires today, right? So I'll talk about what I'll do with it, right? We do have Tyson Food Stocks, which we paid for at 77.50, right? We have Haynes Brands, right, which we paid $9 for, right? And then we have Barak Gold, which is GOLD naked puts, or portfolio puts as we call it in this session at 15, all right? And then we have Pfizer at 45, right? We have KSS at 30, right? We have AT&T at 18, right? And we have a TLT, the bonds ETF at 97, right? So those are our current trades at the moment. And our cash flow right now for the month of December, right, stands at 1,285. All right. Will I be adding more portfolio positions? Let's see. All right, let's see. Let's go to WBA first because I feel that we will be able to lap on some call options for additional cash flow. All right, so let's go do that. Okay, let's go back to our trading portfolio and our first stock. Right, our first stock. Let me change my portfolio for this session. Portfolio cash flow Friday. Here we go. First stock, WBA. All right, and WBA has done well. All right, okay, and you pretty much see this channeling. Right, so I'm going to use the top side over here about $42. Right, and there'll be a target that I'll look to sell some premiums. So 14 days is our December expiry. So let's see how far we can go. All right, and I think we can go to 43. All right, so I'm going to sell the 43 call options on my stocks for about 24 cents, I would say. All right, now, so let me check how many shares do I have. I currently hold 500 shares, so that's going to bring about roughly $100. Right, so let me quickly go put in that trade. Right, and when I get it filled, all right, I'll come back and share it with all of you. All right, give me a minute. Has it run away? Let me just double check. 43. Oh man, I entered the wrong premiums. Right, there we go. Got it filled. All right, hang on. I'll just bring it over and show all of you. All right, so as you can see over here, the order is right above the WBA December 16, $43 calls. I sold 5 of them, right, at a premium of 24 cents. Okay, all right, now, so let me come back over here. Let me bring it up to all of you. Let me see if I can share this screen instead, okay, all right? It will stop me from toggling around. Give me a minute. All right. Okay. All right. Now, so that order is done. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to update our portfolio. So I've done a covered call. All right. So we will report that trade number one, 500 shares of WBA. Right. 16 December. Right. $43 calls. We did it today on the 2nd of December. We collected 24 cents. Right, as you can see, that adds $120 in cash flow. We're inching closer. We're getting closer to our $2,000 target. Right now, our next stock over here is the $32 puts. Sorry, $32 calls. Right, how much is it worth today? Intel. Intel is at 28. So what do you think is going to happen to our 32 call options that expires today? Right. So that's going to expire worthless. Can you see that? Right? I only need to pay 1 cent if I need to close it today, but it's definitely safe, right? So I'm going to leave it to expire. At the same time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create more cash flow, right? So the same drill as before, right? If you can afford and you have the margins to just let it expire, then you don't need to close the call options, right? Okay. And then you can just continue to sell today, right? So today I want to put in a $31 call. Right? So I'll put in a $31 call for 2 weeks from now, right? And that will pay me about 18 cents, okay? All right, that will pay me 18 cents. All right, now, so give me a minute. Let me just stop the screen for a minute while I make the order happen, right? And then I'll come back to all of you, all right? That's the problem of not having multiple screens. Right, now I believe I have 5 of these as well. Let me just double confirm that before I make a mistake. Yes, 5. All right, so I'll sell these at how much is it worth? 18. Done. All right, it's done. Okay, let me just bring all of you here. There you go. All right, my Intel December 16, $31 call options. I've sold 5 of them for 18 cents. All right, so let's go enter it away. All right, so this one will expire worthless when the market closes today. So that's $90 in the bag. Right? But at the same time, we're going to add on another one for exactly the same premiums. How interesting is that? Right? But the expiry date is different. The expiry date is the 16th of December, the $31 calls. Right? We did it on the 2nd of December, and yeah, it's 18 cents. So that's another $90. Right? Another $90. Right? Is that accurate? Yes, it is. 1,500. All right, we're almost there. All right, let's go to our next position very quickly. We have a Verizon $40 call that expires today. All right, where is it? How much is it worth? Verizon 37, 38. So that's going to expire worthless as well. Right, as you can see, exactly the same as Intel. Right, so can I add on mm, I'll take the chance. I'll take the 39.50. Right, I'll take the 39.50 for an additional 15 cents. Okay. All right, I'll take the 39.50 for an additional 15 cents. All right, so let me go ahead and do that. All right, the market has run substantially. All right, so I do believe that some of the upside is capped on these stocks over here. All right, so I have 3 of these. All right, so I'll go ahead and add on 3 of them at 39.50. 15 cents. 16. I'm done at 16. All right, so let me quickly get back and show all of you. Ah, my apologies. I forgot to bring down the banner. Okay, that would do. Okay, all right now. So here goes. Okay, so Verizon 39.50 calls. I sold 3 of them for 16 cents. All right, so let's go recording. Oh man. Here we are. All right, so 39.5 call options expiring 16 of December. All right, done on 2nd of December and 16 cents. So that brings me another $48. All right, this one will expire worthless today. So that's 45 in the bag. All right, so we'll pre-record it. Right, if you worry too much, you can always pay 1 cent. All right, you can always pay 1 cent and just get these trades closed. Yeah, but I have enough capital, so I'm just going to leave it to expire. All right, now our next position, TSN 77.50. Can we do anything today? Let's have a look. TSN 77.50. That's way too far away. All right, so I'm not going to do anything. Next position, HBI $9. Where's HBI? HBI. Where did I put HBI? Here. That's too far away as well, so we'll leave it. Our next position is gold. Right, $15 puts. We collected 48 cents for 16 December. Let's have a look. GOLD. Wow. Dollar weakness. So the dollar has been weak over the last few days. So this gold prices have finally shot. The 15 puts are about 7 cents now. I'm currently under my target of cash flow. So every single cent of the premium counts. So I'm just going to leave this. Right, I'm going to leave this to run for another 2 more weeks, so we'll leave it and see. Right, I have Pfizer, a $45 puts for 34 cents. Let's have a look now. Pfizer, there's run up as well. $45 puts is worth 5 cents, right? But 5 cents is 5 cents and is really far from our strike, so I'm going to look to collect that as well. So no actions. All right, next one, KSS, a $30 puts for 162. Wow. KSS, 31.19. It's half the premiums, so it's still very worthy. So I'm going to leave this to run. All right, definitely, I'm going to leave this to run. Next up, AT&T, $18 puts for 17 cents. Yeah, as expected, AT&T has held strong. $18 puts, 6 cents. So we'll leave it. No actions. This is basically what you do when you're trading with a target. All right. Okay. Sometimes you take difficult decisions on your management, but that is part and parcel. All right. I may live to regret it, but for today, this is my call. This is my decision. So I'm sticking with it. I'm leaving the position to run down. I have a TLT $97 puts 111. Let's see where it is today. All right. TLT. There we go. I should bring it up. 104. Wow. We got a good one on this. It was a good decision. It's worth 9 cents. 9 cents. But I don't see it running down, so I'll let the time run on this trade as well. So what does that leave me? Let's have a look. Yep. That's what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take my trade on Stanley Black& Decker. Why? It is Stanley Black& Decker. It is a company that trades at 9 times earnings ratios. All right. It pays a dividend. Yeah, all right. So I have no issues on the fundamentals with this stock. So I'm gonna aim for something. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trade this all the way into, let's see what I can get. It's at $80 now. All right. I can grab a $75 here, 75. Good enough for me. All right, good enough for me. I'll take this. All right, I'll take the chance and I'll try to grab 70 cents on this. All right, and how much am I short for? I'm a little heavily loaded right now. So I'm only gonna put on two. Okay, I'm only gonna put on two for Stanley Black and Decker. Okay, so I'm gonna put on two over here. So give me a minute. I'll just put it on, slap it on, and I'll come back to all of you. All right, December 16, 75. All right, so I'm gonna slap on two over here. All right, I'm just gonna take what they give me. So I'm not gonna haggle. Okay, all right, so I did two over here for 65 cents. All right, so let me quickly show it to all of you. All right, so here we go. All right, Stanley Black and Decker, December 16, $75 puts. I sold two of them for 65 cents. All right, so let's record it down. That is trade position 47. $0.65. That's 130, and I'm now at about 1673, ladies and gentlemen, 1673. And my capital use is $133,000, which means I'm 15% over my total funded capital right now. All right, now, so, right, I'm not going to overstretch myself. All right, and the market has gone up substantially, so I'm going to stay put over here. But that also means that I have only one more week left, right, to get closer to my target before the monthly option expiry hits us. So come next week, I'm going to share with all of you my battle plan. All right, I can't possibly take December expiry, right? Come next week, I can't. Right, but what I can do is I can take on 2 months trade. That means I can sell a January option, right? Okay, and I can consider half of the collection for this month, right, and the other half for the following month, right? So we can still hit our goals, right? So what I'm saying is don't give up. All right, don't write me off yet. Right, we still have one more week, right, to put on some trades to get closer to our target and our goals. Right, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna force. I'm not gonna add on risk, just for the sake. Sorry. Yes. Okay. So I'm not gonna do it. All right. Anthony, I apologize. I can't see the screen. All right. I said I've only got one screen today, so I cannot see the questions until now. Okay. Yeah. All right. I can't look at the screen. Really, multiple images of my faces? Oh my goodness. Tom, right, I apologize because today I'm really working on my MacBook, so I can't I can't see what's going on the software side. Hall or mirror effect. I apologize. Okay, now so what I can do over here right now is I can dedicatedly, all right, okay, that means I can just share with you the screen. Okay, now can all of you leave a comment and tell me if you can see the screen right now? Can all of you see this? Can you just type yes if you can? Yep. Okay. Yeah. So this is a software problem, all right? Okay. That means the live stream problem. So I can only share one screen at a time. I cannot share my desktop, right? Or basically the computer screen. Otherwise, you get a mirror effect. All right. Now, so let me just recap what I did. Right. Okay. Let me just recap what I did. All right. Now, so I sold the Stanley Black and Decker December 75 puts. I sold two of them, right, for 65 cents credit, right? And then I added the Verizon Wireless December 16, 39.50 calls, right? I sold three of them, right, for 16 cents, right? And then for the Intel, I sold a 31 call, right? I sold five of them for 18 cents. Yeah. All right. And I did the WBA as well. All right. So I did the WBA over here. All right. The 43 calls, I sold five of them at 24 cents. So that was also done. All right. So those were the trades that we put on today. All right. And let me just bring back to the our portfolio. Okay, so this was the update that I did on my portfolio. So we added the WBA, so that's worth $120 today. I added the Intel, right, which is worth an additional $90. Right, I added the Verizon, which is worth $48, and the new trade today, which is Stanley Black and Decker, which is worth $130. Right now, so for all the other positions, I'm basically staying put. Right, so there's no closing of any trades today, right, except these two options, right, when they expire on 2nd of December when the market closes. Right, as I was saying earlier, if you're worried, right, you can get into trouble. Just close it. It costs about 1 cent of premium to close it today, then followed by opening the 16th December. Yep. All right, that can be done as well. All right, so I believe I've shared the screen now. So let me just come back. All right, and speak with all of you. All right, so Anthony, yes, I shared that as well. All right, so Anthony, I shared the Excel screen as well. All right, so it shows you the positions. All right, and yeah, I can take one or two questions. All right, one or two questions before we end today's Facebook Live session. Yes, so as I was saying, right now our cash collection for this month is about 1643. So I'm still short about $350. All right, and I've got one more week to go. All right, $350, and I've got one more week to go. Yeah. All right. Kook Young, right? I have to apologize. All right. That's a good question. Actually, I don't know. I just realized. Kook Young, you just made me realize. All right. I'm on a hotel network, and actually, for MacBook users, you should know this. All right. My TD Ameritrade platform was left open on my laptop since yesterday. That means I haven't closed it. So somehow when I connected to the internet, the prices were just loading. So I don't know. Okay, I apologize. I don't have the solution to your problem, but I know that our students in Malaysia are using VPN. All right, and I also have some students who knows how to change the DNS or whatever, and they can do that as well. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Jason is helping you out. All right. I apologize. I cannot help you because I don't come from this background. So if there are things that I don't know, I will own up and I'll tell you directly that I don't know. And this is one of them. All right. Okay, now, so any other questions than the one on technical side of running a platform in Malaysia? Right. And Jason, will I be seeing you tomorrow? Facebook user, before I answer your question, can you go to the website and verify yourself first, please? Uh, Jackson, I apologize. I don't understand your comment. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Jason, good to meet up. We haven't met for a long time. All right. Good to see you again. All right. Thanks for the help, Jason. All right. So, Kokyong, Jason has helped you out over here with a website. So go ahead and read it. Brr, 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 brr. Uh, Kay, right, as you have left a comment over here, it's just a choice, right? Because if you realize our previous ones and what we have right now, I'm not sure what reference you're talking about, whether it's the previous portfolio versus this portfolio, or you're talking about I did sell some 2 months versus now where I'm only selling December. It's just a choice. What what I feel comfortable with and what I think works for the market. Right? There's no hidden meaning behind it, right? Because it's just making a decision. right? Like I said, for next week, I will be considering selling a 2 months expiry. Yeah. All right. Okay. So it seems like there isn't any further questions for me. So I will, in light of the difficulty of my platform and everything. All right. So we'll end it here today. And of course, I'll be back with you next week. Yeah. All right. We'll be back next week and see what trades we can put on to try to register and hit our target of $2,000 cash flow for the month of December. Our final monthly expiry for 2022. All right. So will I be able to get it? Right, and hit the goals again? All right. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Meantime, enjoy the goals that you'll be seeing in the World Cup. All right. And there should be more goals coming your way today. And have a great weekend ahead. And for our current trading members, I will see you, all right, if you are in this region, all right, for our meetup session tomorrow. Okay. All right. So I'll see you tomorrow for our meetup. All right. Now, so goodbye, everybody. And I'll see you in another Facebook Live session, all right, next time around. Bye bye. And thank you for joining me. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.